She was off on her way to the hospital. I could have kept my mouth shut. I didn't have to say anything. I didn't ask for praise. I didn't ask for a reward. I didn't ask to be recognized. Nothing. It's called doing a good deed. Bible says, help your fellow neighbor. Love thy neighbor as thyself. It really starts to get old when it feels like 24/7 you're watched, you're monitored, your rights, your humility, your dignity, everything is just taken away and you're made to feel this big. To where it feels like strife is being caused in your family life intentionally. Now, as of this Stasi program, it's in the amendments, 18 Code US 241, conspiracy against another. Then there's privacy laws, FISA, HIPAA, renters, Fourth Amendment, Eighth Amendment, and either the 12th or the 16th. And then the 18th. It's a couple of them. When they're all violated, it's one thing if this thing just went away, because makes your anxiety go through the roof, makes your PTSD go off the chart. You don't trust no one. That's why my phone just stopped on the last message and I had to restart it, because someone's in my phone where they ain't supposed to be. I got 4G, right? You're supposed to get unlimited data. Naturally. I got 10 terabytes. 10 terabytes. That's a lot of data. If it were loose leaf paper, it would fill a school bus. I came here last night thinking, see how things go with people being out here. Sharp pains to the head, sharp pains to the heart. And I end up taking a header down the steps. None of my kids here to hear me yell for help. So I had to lay there for a couple of minutes before I could get up. And somebody was calling my phone and it was away from me by a couple feet. So I couldn't get to it. I had to crawl to it. Prisoners get treated better. Dogs and cats get treated better. My kids have already lost a mother, so it seems like people are trying to hurt me either intentionally or hoping that something happens, you know, because of something like a chain reaction type thing. That's wrong. Real wrong. 2 years of this. 2 years. And I said after the first 7 months, look, you made my anxiety through the roof, PTSD through the roof, I can't trust people. I said, you go your way, I go my way. End of story. Never happened. Instead, it gets piled on worse and worse and worse and worse. See, people think that God's a fairy tale these days. They don't believe that He's real. The Dead Sea Scrolls say that Jesus Christ existed. Tablets found, you know, all that. His tomb, Shroud of Turin, Ark of the Covenant, all of them. Or how about the guy that supposedly found blood on the Ark of the Covenant? They tested it in Jerusalem, and it only had the chromosome of a female. And they said that, you know, it couldn't be, you know, supposed to have a man and a woman, but it only had a woman. But then they said the blood was still alive after they had ran it through some kind of process. It's on YouTube, look it up. The guy put the story out there. Look up all the stories of near-death experiences, and they almost all match 90% of the way. Heaven is either explained the same way, or hell is either explained the same way. Now see, I brought my groceries to where I pay rent, hoping that I'd be able to get a good night's sleep, not be, you know, not have to just worry, you know, worrying to make your hair turn gray and start falling out. It just seems like people don't care whether you stay, you go, you live, you die. Nothing. Horrible. This is very horrible. But that day that God judges, because I keep the Sabbath holy. I've been going to church since July on Saturday. I was reading out of a minister's Bible, but now I have my own Bible. I never thought I'd be ordering a Bible to read. I've read some, well, different Bibles, but never my own. You know, they were my wife's. They were given to me, but I wanted my own. Oh, and that's the other thing, you know, nobody's supposed to be on your cell phone. No one's supposed to be, you know, doing things, audio, video, cell phone, taking selfies from your cell phone. Not only is it a violation of your privacy, but it's a violation to the FCC, the telephone company, bunch of stuff, because, you know, people use their phones for banking, credit card, credit score, and then phone calls. And then when you go under Maryland laws for privacy, it says no wiretapping, oral, stingray, none of that can be used. It's illegal. I'm just trying to get through the last couple years. My daughters have a school. That's it. Seems like can't even do that. Got to write up letters, give them to people, doctors, and everything else, just in case something happens to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's just not happening. I mean, it's probably EMF broadcasting and stuff. If you go to www.targetedjustice.com and read the PDFs, it talks about all of it. Who's involved, who makes it, who did it. And then it's this. Oh, you can't read it because it's like a mirror or something. It says, gang stalking is a crime against humanity. God is going to judge these people with such wrath. It's not funny. Because they're non-believers. And all they cared about were themselves. No empathy left in this world. None. Have a good night.